At the end of World War I, after signing the Treaty of Versailles, the Free City of Gdańsk was established.
This was a compromise which did not satisfy Germany nor Poland. The city was under League of Nations protection and put into the binding custom union with Poland. In 1938, the city's government was taken over by NSDAP, which intensified Hitler's policy. On 23 August 1939, one of the main Nazi activists became Staatsoberhaupt, the head of state, which was a clear breach of the constitution of the Free City. At that time, Frank Meisler was 14. He was born on 29 December in 1925 into a Jewish family in Gdańsk.
He was evacuated by the train from the Free City of Gdańsk in August 1939 and travelled with 14 other Jewish children via Berlin to the Netherlands and then to the Liverpool Street Station in London. Kindertransport literally means children transport in German. It was an organised rescue that took place only a few months before the Second World War outbreak.
Over 10,000 Jewish children left Germany, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Poland and the Free City of Gdańsk. Most of them were saved, however it cost them a lot. If they were lucky enough to get to the priority list and then take part in the program, they had a few rules to follow. Firstly, everything they could have with them was one suitcase with no valuables, and no more than 10 marks in money. Everything else had to be left behind. For most of the children, it was the last time to see the parents. Some of them met new ones in England. Others had to live in motels. They travelled without any guardians. Not everyone knew English, so in order to be recognized, they had to wear a special document with identity. When children got off the train, they were picked up by the new parents. Some of them, who were luckier, were taken to houses by the family members. Frank belonged to the second group. After the war, most of the children never returned to their parents, who were murdered during the Holocaust. Having reached maturity, they mostly became citizens of Great Britain or emigrated to Israel, the United States, Canada and Australia. A number of the older children joined the British or Australian armed forces and took part in the fight against the Nazis. After Frank travelled to Great Britain, his parents were arrested and held in the Warsaw Ghetto, and they were subsequently deported to the Nazi German concentration camps. He was raised by a grandmother who lived in London. He attended school in Harrow and then did national service in the Royal Air Force. He studied architecture at the University of Manchester and was involved in the construction of the Heathrow Airport.
In 1996 he published his autobiography titled On a Vistula Facing East. 3 years later he was awarded by Czech Art Academy by Franz Kafka State Medal and by Russian and Ukrainian Academy in 2002. In 2006 he started to create a series of Kindertransport monuments which gave him his fame. Those memorials were designed and placed in order to memorialize events that had place before the World War II, Kindertransport, in which Frank Meisler was saved.
First monument was erected in London and got the name Children of the Kindertransport. The next one was placed in Berlin, Trains to Life, Trains to Death. And the third one was called The Departure, standing in Gdańsk train station. The last one was erected in Rotterdam in 2011, Channel Crossing to Life. Except Kindertransport monuments, he also created sculptures for Russia's National War Memorial and sculptures which memorialized Jewish prisoners' march.